at all. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been sitting here for damn near 10 minutes, and you trying to tell me that I've been talking to myself? Y'all couldn't hear nothing, so I'm gonna have to edit this in the future and cut the first 10 minutes out to bring y'all this good, juicy information. So, okay. So, so again, I'm bringing you guys the reality check. Check it. Okay? Check. I'm bringing you guys the reality check. Check. Okay? This look is inspired. Thank you. Thanks. And this is why I be having to edit. Okay? First thing show. And yeah. So I wanted to bring you guys the reality check. Check. This look, this makeup look is inspired by Candace Dillard. I always forget her name. I want to say Candace Owens, huh? Candace Dillard. Okay. I loved her shadow look. When I do the shadow, it gives off goth or, like dead eyes or something. But this look is kind of cute. Hi, hi. So, anyways, I'm already almost 10 minutes in, and I've been talking to myself for like the last 7 minutes. So, I don't appreciate you guys. But, anyways, I'm bringing you guys Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. To me, the better show is Married to Medicine. I don't know why. It's just spicy. It goes vintage versus, you know, the latest what do they call it? The latest style, or it's at the tip of my tongue. But oh, the latest collection. That's what it is. Okay, right? So that's what it gives to me. I don't know, Real Housewives of Potomac, they're harboring on this same discussion about Wendy and Naneka. Um, and it's kind of annoying me, but we'll get into it. So let's start off with Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? So we have Naneka and Wendy having lunch together, and Naneka insists on continuously discussing or accusing Wendy's mother of putting her name in a shrine and being a witch. And I'm like, what was the point of you coming to this luncheon if you were going to continue this narrative? If we want to move forward, let's just apologize and move forward. You have your truth and Wendy has her truth. Whether she wants to admit to your truth or not, that's up to her. You cannot control her, right? My thing is, Naneka, if you truly believe that her mother put your name in a shrine and is a witch or something, you shouldn't have apologized. That's me personally, right? But I feel like you knew you were coming for the queen and that she was going to indirectly take you down because of your narrative, your storyline. Like, you're using Wendy as a storyline, and it's tiresome. I do want to change it. I feel like after you apologized, Naneka, I'm speaking to you. After you apologized, you shouldn't have brought up Wendy's mother being oh, sorry, a witch again. Like, what was the point of that? What was the point of you saying it again? I feel like Naneka said that because she didn't get an apology from Wendy as well. So she wanted to basically say, oh, well, you're not going to give me an apology. Okay, well, your mother did put my name in the shrine and you're not acknowledging my feelings. And so I'm going to keep on saying it. And it's like, I thought Wendy was reaching when she said these accusations is affecting my children. I was like, girl, come on now. Why y'all always try to hang y'all children out on the line about incidents? It's, oh, it's hurting my family and blah blah blah. I understand some situations could hurt your family because children think that you're going to get a divorce or something. I understand in those situations, but in this situation where it has to do with your mother, has nothing to do with your children. But then again, why can't I say this word? The reputation. What's wrong with me? I don't know. The reputation. What's wrong with me right now? Am I having a stroke? The representation. There we go. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Oh my God. The representation it may bring to the family, I can understand that. So I was kind of torn in between Wendy reaching and I being empathetic basically. But I was definitely consistent on the fact that Naneka, if you were going to apologize, you should not have brought it up again because you didn't get an apology. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Sometimes you just got to be like, okay, I see the type of characteristics you have, but I refuse to be like you, right? So Wendy ended walking out, okay? Rightfully so. Because what's the point of having this discussion? If we're not going to agree, what's the point of having this discussion? Okay, let's make sure it's recorded. If we're not going to, okay, it is. Y'all cold for that. I'm blaming y'all, okay? I'm gonna come back to blaming y'all, okay? Okay, so moving on. Candace and Chris have a little discussion, a little powwow. And Chris is yearning for Candace's attention and time, right? Ashley, you may want to take notes. See, Candace was all into herself in that mirror, like, oh, little cute bag. And I was like, the price for the bag was not that much, okay? Like, if she would have said 10,000, I'd be like, girl, But the amount that Candace make, I don't think 2,000 is that bad. But anyways, that's not the point. So Chris is like, I need some attention. I want you here. I miss you. I need you. I love you. And I could appreciate it. And Candace is like, I want to be here too, but this is my time to shine. I need to take advantage of it. And I understand too that she doesn't want to sit down right now and be pregnant in the kitchen because you don't know what may happen, when and I don't have no makeup on my eyebrows either, just to let y'all know. I did not do my eyebrows. Usually I snatch up my eyebrows, but I thought I'd bring y'all something natural so y'all can see, my eyebrows are real. Oh, I just put a little, a little filler or something in there, but my natural eyebrows is sexy. The bush, whew, that's a different story. I don't know where that. Anyways, this is about Candace. But she's like, I don't want to sit down because this is my time to take advantage of, making money. Let's just be real. Like, forget talent, which you have to make money, a skill, but this is her time because she's in the public eye to make money, real money, to secure herself and her family, which you're included in that. I found it hilarious that Candace was like, basically, she didn't say these words, but she was like, Chris is mad because he has to sit at home all day and do, what is it called again? What is it called again? Low-key, I did forget. Creative content. Oh yeah. Like, she had no respect for his employment, which again, I understand this, creative content, or content creator. I'm saying it wrong, right? Content creator, it does take a toll, and it is a job to build up followers and put out content. I understand, and I'm not disrespecting anyone and their journey. I just feel like a real career, if you want to say journalism, like I believe you have to go to school for journalism. And I don't believe most people on the YouTube are journalists, like certified journalists. I just believe that they know how to have conversations. Like I don't believe Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay, he ain't got no degree in journalism. Let's be real. Wait, you know what? He may. He may, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe, if you have experience, then you can also be considered a certified journalist. And Club Shay Shay used to be on a television show where he used to, you know, uh, like on the panel for sports, right? Um, and then he moved from there to come on to YouTube, I guess. I'm not sure. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you have to go to school to, become a journalist, but that's not the point. So I did find that part hilarious. I was tickled. She was like, what is it called again? Like she had no respect for that man. But I didn't know he had a channel. I'm gonna start following Chris if I remember. I'm gonna start following him because I really don't know how to cook that well, and that's one of the reasons why I don't have a man. I still do wifely, but I try, and I'm good at following directions. I follow also, what's his name? AB. I think his name's AB. He's from Cali or whatever. And I cooked up a few things. I know I follow this other guy named Jonathan. He makes like restaurant meals. Like I followed the Popeye sandwich because I didn't want to go pay for it. And it's cheaper to go to the store and make it at home. I'm just being real. I had most of the ingredients, and so I made it. And the person that I made it for too, I made it like 3 times. Like the first time, fire. With the fries too, right? Or no, it was mashed potatoes. Fire. I probably had fries. I'm not sure. The second time I made it, the person enjoyed it. They thought I bought it from the store, bought it from Popeyes. And I was like, no, I actually made it. And not only did I make it, no, I didn't go to class, but I try my best to cook. Okay. But sometimes I just be like, not caring, not feeling like it. And I have to remind myself, I don't have to cook every day. But anyways, the next thing I'm going to make is spaghetti. The next thing I want to make, because I saw it on Married to Medicine, is seafood mac and cheese. Oh, that sounds delicious. It's just expensive. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. So, Chris, I hope I start following you. I hope you have some good recipe on there. I wish the best for you in your ventures. Follow me as well. Be a supporter because I'm following you. But that I'm not lighting the neck, okay? Just because I don't get something doesn't mean I won't continue on being myself. Okay. So then just briefly, sorry. Where get in your bed now. Oh, so we being disobedient? Okay. Because you could be on timeout. You could. I don't mind. Okay, then. Thank you. Don't look at me with no attitude, girlfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to be a mother. So I teared up a little bit when Giselle was, sending her daughter off, Grace, off to graduate. And, the family, the immediate family, Giselle, the twins, I don't know their name, sorry, but I was happy. I was like, I haven't seen the twins together this whole season. It's either you see one, I think you only seen the tallest one. That's how you can tell the difference. One is shorter than the other, but unless she was wearing heels. But I'm like, you only see the tallest one. You don't see the other one. And so maybe she was gone. But anyways, So I was sad, like a joy sad, because they gave her a photo album of them together. Giselle was having to, you know, be separated from her oldest child. And it just made me think, like, in a few years, that's going to be me, hopefully, if he's not, pulled down the wrong path. But I just am nervous that, he's gonna fall into the wrong group. But anyways, I know it's up to me to train him well. I'm excited and anxious at the same time for that day. And like I said in my last video, you never know. It may be till 27. It's different. It's different between the sexes. So I'm just like, whatever comes. I just know the responsibility is going to be less and less. And hopefully I get cooked, somebody start cooking for me, besides a husband or whatever. Hopefully I get a husband and then I can just, move out myself. I can move out. They can stay here. I don't want to live. I'm pretty sure it's drugs. Saw something in the news. So Robin invites all the ladies to the DR, Dominican Republic, and she starts, giving the ladies their room. Well, she shows all the ladies the rooms. The rooms was, average. I've seen better on Real Housewives of Atlanta. They have luxurious rooms, but it was a villa. So it was like they were in the same quarters. It was like, what you call those things? A campus, I forgot what you call those things. But anyways, a dorm. Okay, thanks. A dorm. So it was like, we here to have fun vacation. It was beautiful, nice scenery, whatever. And I enjoyed how Robin went about it. She was like, well, since I had to go ahead and share rooms with my bestie, how about y'all go ahead and share rooms with y'all besties? And that would be Karen, Mia, Wendy, and Candace, right? And especially since she's on the outs with them, she was like real petty with it. And Karen had a hissy fit. Candace took it well. They was like, okay, cool. We not really tripping. I'll go ahead and take that room. So they went ahead and put their stuff in the room. Karen was like, I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a $5,000 room. Girl, please. That's more than Candace's bag. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No, ma'am. No, just go ahead and, take it on the chin. Like, you can't keep having these temper tantrums for your triple 20 self. You cannot be having these temper tantrums. You got to just grow up. Karen does share that Ray went out to the Dominican Republic and that a woman answered the phone and he told her that it was the housekeeper. I said, no, ma'am. I would have flew out there that night. And I would have got there like, who here? He wouldn't even know, and I was on my way. I just would have showed up. Like, but I guess she believed it. Nobody believed it on that bus, okay? But men will be men. That's all I could say. Men will be men. Not all men, I guess. Not all men. But anywho, Ashley ends up giving her room to Karen, and Robin was like, you're being childish, you're being petty. And she starts to annoy Karen, going, la 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 la, just like an Aries, Anyways, so at the end, because it wasn't giving nothing else, at the end, Giselle decides to be petty, childish, and crown Naneka the Grand Dame of Potomac. My whole thing is, you don't know this lady from Adam. That's the word. You don't know this lady from Adams, okay? I said Timbuktu. All right. You calling her Necka. Necka. That's not her name. Her name is Naneka. Okay, but you want to crown her just to be petty. And I'm gonna do it afterwards, GC. Is it better to do it now or later? Okay. I'll do it next time though. Thank you. Oh, okay. 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 I don't know how to do it right now. How do I do it now? Well, let me know. Let me know in the DMs how I do it now. Or when I'm on the live. But anywho, so she crowns this lady the Grand Dame of Potomac. And I'm just like, how you gonna crown somebody you don't know the Grand Dame, and you calling her the wrong name, Naneka. And then you just doing this to be petty to Karen. It's like it's not necessary to do some crap like that. But go ahead, Giselle. You have nothing better else to do. You have no storyline. You're childish. I'm not surprised. Now, I do want to get into the outfits. Um, it says description. I don't see the tags though. Oh, okay. Okay, right. All right. Oops. All right, let me do it real quick. No, what happened? Why you been like that? Real housewives of Potomac. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel you. Oh, I need to invest in another computer. Um. Oh shoot. Um. Okay. Technology. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for your patriotism. Oh, that eyeshadow is nice. Ooh, I love the red that makes it pop out. Look at that brown skin, child. I am in love with myself. uh, are you serious right now? GC, it won't change. Okay, I'll just copy it for later because I don't know. It won't change because of the time. Excuse me. Yeah, it won't change because of the time. So I have to do it next time. I'll keep that in mind next time. Thank you, GC. Um, so anywho, let's get into the outfits real quick, and then that's the end of Real Housewives of Potomac. Of course, my favorite outfit was Robin. Her outfit was perfect for golf, right? I guess both episodes was around surrounded about, I mean, what is the word? Around golfing, right? The activity was around golfing. So Robin's outfit was the best. Then Mia, then Wendy, and then Kiara or Kier. I'm not saying her name right. I'm pretty sure. Everybody else, I was like, girl, we're going golfing, not to the beach. This ain't. I thought they was going to dinner the way Ashley was dressed. So that's that. All right. Let's get into the Married to Medicine, right? So the women go golfing, and instead of playing actual golf, which was unusual to me, they decide to play who can hit the ball the furthest, right? And I'm just like, that's not how you play, but okay, I'm for it. And Sweet Tea wins, of course. And I was like, when she dropped it like it's hot, I was like, yes, with them young knees, okay, because none of them ladies could do that. Sweet Tea, the only one that could do it, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. And then I was like, is that how you do it on Greg? Mm-hmm. You show us what you're doing, okay? But she had a win, and then the men on the other side went to went to what do they call it? What do they call it? Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting my brain. Charm school of how to be a housewives, barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen, right? And they had a little competition where Greg, I believe Greg, Dr. Daddy, and what's his name? I always forget that tall man's name. Uh Whatever that tall man, it's Curtis, was on the team. And then you had Cecil, Kimmel, and was it Dr. Daddy? Who else am I forgetting? Greg. I think Greg was on Cecil. I mean on Eugene's team. So, anyways, and I probably call Eugene Greg, but anyways, so of course Eugene won because he's the cook of the group. Like, he cooks at every event that they have, the couples trip. He always cooks. You know, any trip that they take, Eugene cooks. So it's like, duh, of course Eugene won. But I said to myself, I said, when they went to the confessionals, I said, Eugene is looking good. The smaller he gets, the more finer he gets. I said, Toya better get it together and stop being mean to him before he finds somebody more nicer. But then again, Eugene must like the torture. He enjoys it. Okay. It can be unbearable sometimes, but I mean, how you gonna leave it Aries? Okay. How you gonna leave us? You can't do that. We the best, okay? You ain't gonna find nothing better than what's her name? Toya. Okay. Just stay there. You put all that work and time into it. Don't get small and start finding yourself, okay, boo boo? But anyways, so like I said, turns out Eugene was the best housewife, pregnant and barefoot. Okay. um so on their way to dinner to their boat, their yacht, the people discuss how Camel is a selfish lover. Yes. Camel is a selfish lover, like somebody I know who does not do oral. Because of his culture. I said, well, damn the culture. Okay. I need love and satisfaction. What did Rihanna say? I need love and satisfaction. So I said, that reminds me of somebody I know. You know who you are. But anywho, Jackie says she owes Sweet Tea an apology for not smacking her in her mouth like her mama should have. I said, now that's just wrong. Okay. You called that woman a little girl, and you was coming for her man. I don't play by my man. And you was being disrespectful. I mean, of course, she was gonna respond hostile. What did you expect? Um. So Sweet Tea was energized by Toya putting a battery in her back and encouraging her to go have a discussion with Jackie. And Jackie was real condescending in the discussion. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and forgive you. Yeah, I forgive you. I forgive you. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from the conversation. If I did anything to you, if you took it like that, because that was not my intention. People taking it wrong. Like, no, ma'am, you were being disrespectful. Everybody in the room heard you being disrespectful. So how did you expect this woman to take it? Oh, well, she probably took it wrong because she's married to an older man. That has nothing to do with it. You address a woman like a woman, the way you would want to be addressed, right? But no, Jackie just, was passive aggressive. And I was like, oh, that's that. That's that stuff I don't like. I don't like no condescending person. Okay. Um. So the last thing. Oh no, it's more. I was doing my wifely duties. Um. The men were so jealous of Kimmel because I don't know his wife's name. I'm sorry, but his wife was serving him. Yes, my king. Is there anything else I can do for you, my king? Is Would you like to be served? Would you like some alcohol, Jack Daniels, sir? Would you like more? Yes, my king. Yes, she was over there being submissive. They were like, this is unusual. This is unusual scene. We're not used to this. They was like, they was like some people that was raised in the jungle, seeing some civilized people like, oh. But it was like Tarzan. Tarzan, Eugene. Okay, they was on some unfamiliarized environment. Okay, and then the wives wanted to fall in line. They said that old girl was like, "Is you gonna serve your husband? You better get out there and serve your husband." So the wives fell in line and was like, "Here you are, my king. Don't get used to it, but here you are, my king." And the men felt real good. They was like, we got to keep him around here a bit more. We got to keep him around more because we not used to this treatment. Okay. They over here measuring each other's treatment by their wives. Oh, you got a kiss. I didn't get a kiss. I'm gonna get some later, but you ain't whatever. So I just felt it was hilarious, fun, you know. And the women need to be reminded to be a wife. And I get Dr. Heavenly, she doesn't need to be reminded because she was doing this before, but she still is a little bit, you know, untraditional, I would say, because she don't cook. She unpacks. Okay. And I love Dr. Heavenly. Okay. Don't get me wrong. She tells the truth. She tells it like it is. But I think, anyway, so let's move on from Dr. Heavenly before she dragged me. So what I was listening to, because I didn't watch it, I was listening. When they came back from commercial, Toya, the other thing I wanted to touch on was Kimmel said, now that's how you train your wife. And Jackie stepped back. She said, you don't train wives. You train dogs. You train nurses, okay? You train basketball players. You train horses, okay? And we ain't no goddamn horses up in this beach. I said, well, Jackie, a hit dog hollers. You know you need to be trained. I mean, Curtis been yelling for the last 10 years? I need time. I need pleasure. I need my food made on time. Okay. But what happened? She fell in line with Kimmel. She started that training. Okay. And I believe I agree with Curtis when he said she took it personal. There go my brain speaking before my mouth. She took it personal. Or no, she took it wrong. Because he's just saying the way I want my wife to be may not be the same that you want your wife to be. And you have to communicate, these are the things that I would like. And he may have said the word train, but I think we can understand where he's coming from. That food smelling good. Anywho, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so they come back from commercial and Toya is like, how do you feel about your husband saying that we need to be trained? And she's like, I don't know the lady's name, I'm sorry, but Kimmel's wife, which means Kimmel's getting more and I may be saying his name wrong too, but he's getting more recognition than his wife. But she's like, I think he was joking around. I was gonna say being jovial about it, but he wasn't really saying it in a derogatory manner or to put down women or anything. He was just saying, women need to be trained on how, their husband wants them to be. And he finds it unusual that husbands have to make their own plates or have to yell at their wives to do what they say. That's probably unusual to Kimmel. But it's the discussion goes back and forth for a few minutes, and the woman, the lady says like, well, you need to be trained. Eugene need to train you, Toya, because you are out of control. You don't know when to close your mouth, and so. And the women are taken back like, oh. And in my mind, I'm like, it ain't no way to train Toya. You don't train or control an Aries. We control everything, okay? We are in control, male or female. We run this, okay? Now, I do agree that when your spouse looks at you a certain way or gestures in a certain way to let you know that you may be out of line or out of pocket, we like to say over here, then you should be able to pull yourself back and gather yourself to get in order. When I think of something like that, I think of Dr. Heavenly. Even though she is submissive to Dr. Daddy, when she's out of control, she goes off the hinges. She will yell and she will scream, and then like she doesn't look back. Like the last episode, she didn't look back at Dr. Daddy to see if she was out of line. She just kept arguing because she was so passionate about the conversation about Dr. Jackie that she just kept yelling with Simone. So I feel like, though, it has been seen and shown that when Dr. Daddy says something to Heavenly, she knows how to pull it back, shut her mouth. But she also, if you disrespect her husband, she'll jump at your neck too. But I do agree with the lady. I can't remember her name, but I agree with her when she says that, you know, your husband should be able to lead you and you should be able to be led. I do agree with that. I'm sorry. And I don't believe Toya can be led because she runs everything. And Eugene jumps when she said something. She said, I want to go on dates outside the house. What did he do? He did it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If he's happy with that, then let them continue their relationship. But I also think that Toya needs to give her husband things too when he asks, and jump when he asks. Because I'm telling you, Eugene can find any woman. I mean, I'm pretty sure they already in the DMs. But anyways, so that was the discussion. I don't think it was anything else that needed to be said. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say was, before I go, is I like how Phaedra is in the background. Even though this is a couple trip, and I just want to say, Quad, take notes. This is how you behave on a couple's trip. She's not all in the husband's face, all in the husband's faces. And I may have to rewatch the end of the episode, but I think the person that was dressed the most sexiest was Dr. Jackie. And I believe she's the oldest of everybody, but she was dressed the baddest. Okay, she even did a little model and was like, ooh, and stuff like that. And I think Phaedra was probably covered up a little bit, and she wasn't all in the husband's faces. She even said, I'm glad I'm single. I just make my own plate. Okay, I ain't got to worry about making nobody else's place. Ooh, child. Okay. So everybody else was like intimidated by Quad going on the couples trip. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyways, that's my review on the Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please put in your opinion on the episodes. If you would like for me to do any changes, I'm going to try to put snippets up in here. I'm going to try to work on it. I hope y'all like my background because I did that. I won't say completely by myself, but I put it together by myself. And I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, T.U.O. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. I will get better with the glitch. I understand this could be annoying. It's annoying me. So hopefully when I come back to you guys, it will be better. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.